Howdy, 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 everybody. My name's GWAPO, and that on the left, taking a pee, is Asher, and on the right is Blue. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate everybody being here. You may be asking yourself, what the hell is this guy's deal? So, what we're gonna do here on this here channel, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do a lot of this. A lot of hiking, a lot of woods, a lot of camping. We're gonna do some stealth camping, both with and without the dogs. Might do some through hiking. We're gonna build a van. Well, we're currently building a van. And what else are we gonna do? We're gonna do some art. I'm a painter, I'm an oil painter, retired graffiti writer. Only retired because I got arrested. And yeah, I had to stop. But anyway, so I paint. I oil paint now. And it's my passion, and it's what I love, and it's who I am. So we're gonna incorporate that. We're gonna incorporate hiking. We're gonna incorporate camping, obviously, which kind of goes along with hiking, but we'll call that 3. We're gonna get the van. That's 4, and I got the sun blaring. Yeah, so welcome to the channel. I hope you guys like what you see. And I mean, look at this. How could you not love this? And that. How could you not love this? Where are you? How could you not love that? Which way do you want to go, sirs? Who's picking? You picking, Ash? All right, let's follow Ash. Come on. No, we're going to follow Blue. Ash. Let's go. If you go this way, there's a little creek. Come on, you dum-dums. Let me start by giving you guys a little bit of background on who I am, why I'm here, and what's going on up here. So my name's Kelan. I am 44, and so this is weird. Talking into a camera is very strange. I'm new at this. Sort of new at this, I guess. Not totally new at this. But yeah, I'm pretty friggin' new at this. And I'm not 100% sure. Dude, right in the middle of the path? Look at this idiot. I'm not even going to show the people that. That's gross. What we are going to do, though, is find a stick and launch it into the woods. Because he's been eating a bunch of weird shit lately. And it's not like poop. It's like this hard. I gave them some dried duck feet as a treat. I got a big old bag of dried duck feet for them last week or 2 ago. And yeah, it kind of messed up Asher's tummy tum-tums. So I don't know what that's all about. You don't want to go in the water? Let's go this way. Come on. Let's go this way, boys. Hey. Maybe not. Maybe that was a bad idea. Come on. Yeah. That was a bad idea. Come on, Ash. Good boys. Come on, Ash. So yeah, I'm 44 and I'm a father, single father. I have a 25-year-old son who I love very much. He is pretty much on his own, sort of, kind of, you know. Shoot, I'm 44 and I'm barely on my own. So no hate or hard feelings there. He's doing a great job. We live in Jersey. He doesn't live with me. He did. He does not. He's 25, so he's got his own place. Currently, he's staying at the folks' house, my folks' house down the Jersey Shore. I mean, why not, right? Duh. Can we go that way? No, it's not the way. This is the way. Yeah, so basically, I'm an artist. I thru hiked the Appalachian Trail in 2023. And it forever changed me. And I have this now sense of adventure and escape that I found in those woods and on those hills and mountains that I've never really felt before. You know, I've always kind of been pretty lost. Being an artist, I mean, already I'm in a sort of messed up headspace because, you know, tormented artists, there's some truth to that. It's stupid, but there is. So yeah, single dad, solo dolo, not married, was married, not to his mom, to another woman who I dated for a long time, on and off, since I was probably about 18 years old. We got married when I was 36-ish, and it didn't last long, a little over a year. Heartbroken, very much heartbreak and depression, and had some suicidal thoughts, and was in a fucking dark place, just in a really friggin' dark place. And yeah, so I struggled with that for a while and worked for an environmental consulting firm doing asbestos abatement. Not the actual removal of the stuff, but the consulting side. So we would oversee the contractors doing it. And then kind of got really lost my mind a bit and had an opportunity to go back to tattooing. Because like I said, you know, I'm an artist, and didn't tell you this part yet, but I've tattooed for a number of years. So I had an opportunity to go back to tattooing, that was a nice little perch mound you found there, dude. Come on, let's go. Went back to that. Didn't work out. The shop was slow. It was a hood shop. I was obviously a white guy in a hood shop. It was just not the best fit. Very grateful for the opportunity. My homeboy B-Tat, it was his shop. B-Tat from season 1 of Ink Masters. Hell yeah, go check him out. I do ink, A-D-U-I-N-K, East Orange, New Jersey. If you guys want some work, go get it. Tell them Cleva sent you. Yeah, so then shortly after that, I decided to do something that I've always wanted to do, and that was hike the Appalachian Trail. So in 2023, April 4th, took my first step onto the Approach Trail, which is a 8 or 9 mile trail that gets you up to the summit of Springer Mountain, which is the beginning southern terminus of the Appalachian Trail up in northern Georgia. That's because April 5th is my birthday. So I wanted to start the trail on my 41st birthday. And my folks picked me up down at the Atlanta airport and drove me all the way up. And we said our goodbyes. And then off I went. 6 months later, and then up in Maine. Those 6 months healed me. They healed me from whatever I was struggling with leading up to that hike. And, you know, if it wasn't for that adventure and that journey, the people that I met along the way, I don't necessarily think that I'd still be here. You know, I struggled pretty heavy before that. And like I said, it was in a dark place. Very, very dark place. I had a lot more lessons to learn on that trail, of course. It taught me a lot about myself and about the person that I want to be and about the people that I want to have in my life and those that I value and those things that I value. And yeah, so after I finished the trail and came back home, I kind of slipped into another depression and tried to work on my art for a while. And you know, art is impossible to make a living at. I guess not impossible because people do it every day, but it's hard and it takes a lot. And if you're not in the right headspace, you're just not gonna be able to pull it off. Well, I guess you could, but I couldn't. Anywho, yeah, so again, not in a great headspace, doing my art. And then an old coworker from that environmental consulting firm shot me a message and said, "Hey, do you have your license still?" And I didn't, but I knew I could get it back if I really wanted to. So I did. So I went back to class and got my license back. And then there I was, 100% back in the Matrix. What did I do? So now my head has been in a completely opposite place ever since 2023. Like, I'm fortunate. My job took me back with no problems. In an instant, it was great. They're such a good company, and I really am very grateful to have found them and be employed by them. It's hot today. Oh man, it's hot today. How are these boys doing? How you fellas doing, huh? Where you at? There you are. How you doing, Popsy? Yeah, I know, Papa. You're so beautiful. He's so beautiful. They both are. I love my dogs. They're the best. So, anyway, yeah, here I am. Currently back at the job. Grateful as hell to have it. Don't get it twisted. Super, 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 super grateful. Would love to figure out a way that I could get the hell out of my house. Eliminate all these bills that I've reaccumulated and this debt that I've reaccumulated. Maybe live in a van and just boogie. Go from job to job. I don't know. Maybe there's a possibility there. Maybe there's not. Maybe that's a wild pipe dream. And these dogs are caught on a route. There you go. All right, come on. Let's go. You're tired. I'm tired. We're all tired. It's hot. But you guys need this hike about as much as I do. You know why? Because we're getting fat again. I mean, look at your brother here. God, look at that guy. He's like a seal. He's like a land seal. He's like a beached seal. I mean, you don't look my... no. Grandpa calls you fat. I don't think you look fat. Whatever. Oh, if you guys hear that clicking, I'm going to try to... Maybe I'll take it out in post, like editing. But I don't really know how to edit, so it's going to be a lot to learn. And apologize if these videos are just absolute dog shizzle snit. I don't know what I'm doing. We're just trying to figure it out as we go. Yeah, so anyhow, back in it, 100%, Matrix, full force. struggling to do my art, trying to do it as whenever I can. My job can be pretty demanding. We work a lot, work long hours, crazy times of the day, it doesn't matter. Don't get our schedule till like the day before the work week starts, which kind of sucks a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. It's the nature of the business, unfortunately. But yeah, it just is what it is. So this is where we're at, right? We're grateful for our situation. We do feel it needs a change. So how do we make that change? What? No, this way. Come on, blue. Come on, up. Nope, it's blue. Come on. Nope, dude, we're going this way. Come on, we're going this way. Up. There you go. Go on, Ash. Good boys. I don't take them hiking as much as I should, or as much as I'm going to, because you guys are probably going to see us out here quite a bit. We're in a little county reservation here up in central Jersey called Watchung Reservation. It's pretty nice. It's beautiful. It's got pretty much everything. Don't know the exact size of it. I guess we could figure that out and get back to you on it. Maybe no, we're not gonna. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, the hell was I saying? So back in the Matrix. How do we get back to that peaceful, free life that we felt in 2023, hiking that trail and walking across the earth with nothing more than a backpack? How do we do that? How do we minimize all of our nonsense? What sort of things do we need to get rid of? Pretty much everything, I guess. Obviously not the van. Gonna have to sell my Jeep eventually and just fully transition into the van. But that will be for some time. That's not gonna be, maybe I'll keep the Jeep. I own it. Just take the insurance off it and like stick it in somebody's garage. Yeah, that's not a horrible idea. Then we need to, I don't know. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I feel like we're getting ahead of ourselves. I like to get ahead of myself. This thing's getting pretty hot. I'm filming you right now on the Insta360 Luna Ultra. I dig it. It's cool. I mean, it's hot as hell today, so that's probably not helping. We haven't really been in the sun a whole lot, but because we're in the woods, but there's some open spots, so we're in it right now. But I'm gonna go look for a cool spot to go sit down and just kind of bullshit with y'all for a second. Let's see what we got here. Oh, here's an old foundation from one of the old houses that used to be back in these woods. You see? Oh, never mind. That's not what that is. That's a creek. Not a creek, a little swamp dealio right down there. But this is like a retaining wall. That looks like something that the park put in. That's strange. Let's see what this here sign here says. Oh, Hermit's Pond. Hermit's Pond. Spring-fed pond was built around 1882 by Warren Ackerman to supply water to the guests of his summer resort, Glenside Park. House was built uphill from the pond for the man who came to be known as the Hermit. He was responsible for opening a stream-driven pump and steam laundry at the pond. That is pretty cool. And that down there is the pond, or was the pond. All right, so anyway, so thanks. That's what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about me trying to figure out the world, trying to figure out my future, trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. And so I hope you enjoy the ride. Buckle up. Might be a bumpy one, as I am prone to making poor decisions. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Anyway, thanks. Love ya. Bye.